This is very important if you are about to create a new non-custodial version 2 farm on WaxDAO. And I'm referring to the new version, the one where you can reward with multiple reward tokens, the one that can handle unlimited NFTs in a farm. If you're about to create one of those and you don't understand the content of this video, make sure you watch this before you create the farm, because I will not and cannot help you after you create it. You're on your own. Make sure you understand what's in this video or don't create the farm, because I can't help you once you do it. The whole concept of these new farms is that when a user stakes their NFT into one of the farms, we're guaranteeing them that they're going to earn rewards until the farm expires. Whatever the farm's expiration date is, we're basically guaranteeing that user, hey, you got your NFT staked in this farm, you will earn rewards until the farm expires. Nobody can be like rugged from the farm, because on the previous farms, farm creators were able to close down the farm. They were able to kick people out of it. They were able to ban users from the farm or withdraw all the funds that they deposited into the farm. Those farm options are still available. If you want those options, go back to version 1, use the version 1 farm. Don't use this one. But if you're going to use one of these new farms, what you basically have to do is you have to deposit enough rewards before you open the farm. You have to deposit enough rewards to cover all the NFTs that you want staked in it from now until the farm expires. You set the expiration date, and you cannot change the expiration date to make it shorter after you open the farm, so keep that in mind. I'll walk you through what I'm talking about here. So this is my farm right here. And mine personally is already open. You can see the expiration date is September 4th. It's already August 8th at the time of me making this video, so this isn't a brand new farm. But let's say I was just setting up this farm right now. Nobody was staked in it yet. I hadn't set an expiration date yet. Let's just pretend this is a brand new farm, right? And let's pretend that there are 10,000 NFTs in my collection, and I want them all to be stakeable here. So, okay, I'm trying to come up with my reward values right now. What am I going to set the rewards to be? How long should the farm go on? Well, let's get the calculator out real quick. Now, let's say I want to reward, I don't know, just to keep it simple, just forget about these numbers that are right here. Let's say I want to reward 0.01 wax per hour for each NFT that's in the farm. That would mean if we multiply this by 24, every day each NFT would get 0.24 wax. And let's say I want to set this farm to expire in, I don't know, 1 year, in 365 days. Let's multiply this by 365. Oops. 87.6. That's how much each NFT would earn in 1 year, based on the numbers that I just said. I need to deposit this much before I even open the farm. If I deposit less than this, let's say I deposit only 86 wax into the farm, and I set it to expire in a year, 0 people will be able to stake into my farm, because the very first person that's going to try to stake, the farm's going to give them an error. It's just going to say, hey, look, you're supposed to earn 87.6 wax from now until the farm expires, but there's only 86 in here, so you can't stake. And now, let's say you want 10,000 NFTs to be stakeable in this farm. Let's multiply this by 10,000. You would need to deposit 876,000 wax into the farm before you even set it up, before you start it. Right? Because 10,000 NFTs will not be stakeable in the farm if you don't have enough rewards to cover them. This is maybe an inconvenience to the farm owner. These farms are more geared towards protecting the user, the person who stakes in the farm. They're guaranteed their rewards because you already deposited them. If we look at a version 1 farm where it wasn't like this, in version 1 you could set the farm to expire in like a decade from now, but you maybe only deposited 1 wax. People would be able to stake in it, and then all that would happen is once too many people were staked in the farm, nobody would earn anything. So what people would do is they would create collections. They would do a PFP drop or something, sell a bunch of NFTs. They would promise people that they're going to be stakeable, but then people would go to the farm and it's like, where's the rewards? They're not here. In these new farms, that can't happen. Basically, if someone stakes in the new farm, they're guaranteed that their rewards are going to be there until the farm expires. So what if you don't have 876,000 wax to deposit? Well, you have a couple options. One is you could make the farm shorter. So let's say each one was going to earn 0.24 per day in our previous example. Let's say instead of going for a year, well, you know what? Let's multiply this by 10,000. if you had 10,000 NFTs in the collection, you would need 2,400 wax per day. So if you set the farm to expire in, let's say, 30 days instead of a year, you would only need 72,000 wax. So it's a lot more feasible. Another option would be less rewards, obviously. So instead of giving zero point 0.1 per hour, you give 0.01 per hour or whatever, you can give less. Another option would be to do quote unquote staking seasons. In this example here, I said set the farm to expire in 30 days, right? This way you only need to deposit 72,000 wax up front instead of the full year amount. Well, what happens after that month ends? After the month ends, what you could do is you can kick the people out of the farm that were already staking in it. They'll get all their rewards from that month, and then you can reset the values. You can set new values again if you want to, and then you can extend the farm to have a new expiration date again. You can basically restart the farm. You can do that for free. There's no cost to it. So if you want to like keep depositing and restarting the farm every couple of weeks or something like that, that's another option. I know I'm rambling a lot, but pretty much here's the point of this video. We are advertising these farms as unruggable. Once someone stakes in it, nothing can be done. It's over. Like, that's it. When you set it, it's set it, and you can't change anything. If you make a mistake when you set up the farm, and then a person starts getting an error when they try to stake, I can't do anything to help you, because in order for me to help you, I have to screw somebody else over. Because somebody bought your NFT, they staked it in the farm thinking that it was going to last for however long. And then when you come to me and you ask me to shut down your farm or to let you make a shorter expiration date, I'm now screwing that person over who staked in your farm. I cannot, I will not do that. I made an exception for a couple of people before I made this video because that was my fault. I did not make it very clear how the farms worked, so that was on me. But now that this video is here, and now that this video is right here in your face when you create the farm, you're on your own if you don't watch this. TLDR, make sure you have enough rewards to cover all the NFTs until the farm expires. I'll have a more detailed tutorial about these new farms very soon, but there is an FAQ page that answers most of your questions. I'll link that below. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.